So this is the tasting room at Boffa, Gabriele's winery. It's pretty cool. It's right smack dab in the middle of Barbaresco Centro, and yeah, pretty small up there, nicely done, and just a quick look. Here we are with Gabriele. I met Gabriele in Cincinnati when he was there, giving us a tasting at Jungle Gyms. So I'm here at Boffa, his winery, and we're just down here in the cellar right now. And as you can see, all of the fermentation tanks there, they're done with the alcoholic fermentation, separated the grapes, and then they go into these tanks over here for more malolactic fermentation. So anyway, thanks Gabriele for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. So you were saying, so you have different vineyards spread across on...
Yeah, my cellar produce 9 wines.
Yeah.
So we have 1 white, and we are situated in the south of Piemonte. So south of Piemonte, it's famous for 2 main areas. Langhe, where we are, and where we're growing up Dolcetto, Barbera and Nebbiolo, that become Langhe, Nebbiolo and Barbaresco. But from the other side of the river, there is another special area that is called Roero. That is pretty famous for the white wine, and we have a nectar where we're growing up Arnaise. So yeah, it's good because it's more rich in sandy, and so that is perfect for have white varieties. But in that cellar we vinify only red wines.
Oh, there's a difference.
We have another one where we have another cellar where we vinify the white wine because it needs other accessorizers.
Gotcha.
So this is only for the red. Okay. So as you say, what you see, it's the fermentation area. So some wines are at the end of the fermentation and some are closer at the end. So what you see is a machine that we use for separate the juice from the skin. So when the fermentation is it's done, with this pump, we pump the wine inside the machine. It's a pressing, and the wine goes down, but the skins stay.
So there's different size filters in there?
No, it's just like this.
Same one filter.
Yeah, it's one filter, so the wine can go down, but the skin stay inside.
Yep.
Then we open the tank, and by hands we push all the skins in the pump, and the pump push inside. Then there is a balloon that press the skins, because the skins is like a sponge, so it keep wines, and the balloon press the skin so we can keep out wines, and then we sell the skins to the distillery.
Yeah, so they make grappa.
So what we have at the end is like this. It's this one. Like I say, we have a
Yep. So that's what you use for grappa.
Yeah. So this is Nebbiolo skins after pressing.
Oh wow.
You see the balloon?
Yep.
It's this one, and increase the pressure. So we have 6 levels of different pressure. More soft, more heavy, more heavy, more heavy.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah.
So we can keep out all the wine that we have inside, and this is the final results.
Right.
So.
And that stuff, there's still fermentation happening there, right? Because there's still a little bit of wheat yeast stuff in there. Yeah. And that's exactly what they use for the grappa, right? Later. Okay.
You can also use, if you want to put in the vineyards, like organic food, but we use to make grappa.
So you put it back in the vineyards?
Yeah, if you want
for the vines?
Yeah, you need special documents, but if you want, you can.
Okay, because there is a winery down in Puglia, in Cutrofiano, around there, where they do that, actually. They're using... just experimenting with that a little bit.
I mean, it's a sort of something that you can do.
Exactly.
And the wines go back in the still tank, and what we do now is to wait completely fermentation.
Okay. So yours is Barbaresco DOC, not DOCG, right?
Barbaresco is DOCG.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbera, Dolcetto d'Alba, Barbera d'Alba, Langhe Nebbiolo, they are DOC. So doesn't mean that there is a big area where you can produce.
Yeah.
DOCG doesn't mean that you can produce in a small area with special border.
Right.
So Barbaresco is DOCG, and you can produce just in 4 villages: Barbaresco, Neive, Treviso, and San Rocco. So it's Alba district. There is also special rule for the vinification. For example, for sell Barbaresco, you have to wait 3 years from the harvest. So this year we sell 21. Next year we sell 22, and then go.
So 1 year in oak barrels, and then 2 years in the bottle.
Minimum it's 9 months for the rule, but then it's up to the winemaker.
Gotcha.
Minimum 9 years. But for example, I have 3 types of Barbaresco, and they do 1 year, 18 months, and 24 months.
Okay.
Because they are 3 different Barbaresco. The ones that we tasted in Cincinnati. So for easy, complex, and very heavy Barbaresco. So for that reason, we do the aging in different time, in different periods.
Now, do you do Barolo also?
No, only Barbaresco.
Only Barbaresco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbaresco, yeah.
Okay.
And what you see here is some cask. For example, inside we have Barbaresco Paillet 2022 that goes in the bottle in 2 years. And we have the classic Barbaresco, so our entry-level Barbaresco 21 that goes in the bottle next year. But if you follow me, you go downstairs.
So is this French oak?
No,
Austrian oak. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like French oak.
Okay.
Too sweet for me.
Yep.
On our wines, I prefer something dry. So for that reason, I prefer to use Slavonia oak.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Literally under the soil, and this is is the heart of the company, because this is the area where we do the aging. Of course upstairs, because we don't have enough space here for put the ones that you saw upstairs. So my grandfather built this room many years ago.
Wow.
And this is the perfect area for aging the wine, because humidity, 15 degrees always.
Yep.
And all the casks that you see were built here.
Wow.
Because this door is closed.
Yes.
And it's under the soil, so it is impossible to come inside with the cask. So the company built the cask here.
Okay, it's an Italian company, but they use Slovenian.
Yeah, it's an Italian company that is called Gabriele, and it's basic in Veneto, so northeast of Italy, but the wood is Slavonia oak. I love this wood because it's dry, because it's able to permit the develop of my wines without cover. So it's good because the Nebbiolo, especially the Nebbiolo, can develop in a good way, but still Nebbiolo. I mean, I don't like when you drink a wine and the first smell that you found is wood. No? So for that reason, I use oak, Slavonia oak, because it's able to guarantee the develop without cover the characteristic of the wine.
So from between the entry-level Barbaresco that you make and the 3 years for the higher quantity, the DOCGs, what is it evolving a lot in the bottle as well?
Yeah, absolutely. The main difference are just that the entry level is a blend of 2 different vineyards that they put together.
So it's a Langhe Rosso.
No, it's a Barbaresco.
It's still Barbaresco.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Langhe Rosso is another thing.
Okay.
Where
you could add other.
Langhe Rosso doesn't mean that you make a blend with different varieties.
Okay.
So for example, here we have my Langhe Rosso Namira. That is a blend of Nebbiolo, Barbera, and Cabernet. But when you do a blend with the same grapes, it's not a Langhe Rosso.
All right. It's still a Barbaresco.
Yeah, it's still a Barbaresco.
Okay, so I'm gonna taste 4 wines here, and the first one is actually an Arnaz. It's a white grape, which is grown on the other side of the river, like I mentioned earlier, and then the Nebbiolo grape is grown on this side of the river, and so that's the Arnaz right there. And then I'm gonna move on to the Barbera d'Alba, which is the Nebbiolo, but it's from a specific area, and there you go. That's the Nebbiolo. just a beautiful view from right here. As you can see, you know, the vineyards are all down there, and he's just got a great location here. You see the river right there. That's kind of the separation between Nebbiolo land and the white grapes that are on the other side, which has sandy soil. But he's just got a beautiful, beautiful facility here, and a nice little area right here for entertaining. All right, so here's the third and fourth wines. So this is a Langhe and Nebbiolo, which actually I didn't get a picture of the bottles, but I will film a picture, a still photograph. And this one is the Barbaresco, also from this specific area, Nebbiolo grape. So anyway, just gonna go ahead and taste that and see how that goes.